Wish I could get through to you, don't know what to do to you.
How am I feeling? I'm okay. I just feel like a lot is going on in my life. Like the fact that Becky is moving out soon is like so crazy to me because like we did agree on us both staying until the lease was up, but it's like it's almost like a good thing because I'm gonna be trying to figure out my own life, you know. So that's really the only update I have on that, like regarding Becky moving out and stuff, is just like it is coming soon. So are you hurt by Becky's behavior? Seems pretty shady at times. There's a lot going on behind the scenes. And certain things are shocking me, certain things are understanding. There's just a lot going on. Am I hurt? I don't know, maybe a little. But I don't think it's of what you guys know because you guys don't understand like you guys don't know everything that's going on right now. But she knows how I feel, so. Do you make more income from ads running on your uploaded vlogs or from live streams? I'm curious since it's been so long since you've vlogged. I make more now. So I guess I do make a little bit more live streaming. So are you daydreaming sometimes if you don't see images in your head? I don't know what that means. How do I explain it? Okay, so if you guys close your eyes right now and I say, envision a red apple, I can't do that. Or if I'm like, okay, everyone close your eyes and think of an alligator on a log. Like, I can't envision that. Like, I just have black in my brain. And I also, or my mind, I also don't have words. And I know a lot of people do, and I'm just like, what? It's like when I think, I know that I'm thinking, but there is no like voice in there. And the people who have a voice and like who gets to see images, like that must be so fucking awesome because I'm living dark up here. I don't see anything, I don't hear anything. I just know that I'm thinking and I know what I'm thinking of without hearing it or seeing it. It's so hard to explain that to people who don't have that same situation going on. Oh my God, Nia. You said how many shirts do you think Becky bought while with you for the whole 4 years? Tell me why I was thinking that same question like 2 days ago. Tell me why. Oh my God, tell me why. I saw this like meme let's start over. I saw this meme moment on Facebook where it said, why can't we get like taxes back for all the money we spent on our exes? And when I tell you, I LOL'd because it's so true. Like I was sitting there and I was just like, you know how much money I would have if I got like that money back? Like it's just like a funny meme. Okay, calm down. But I was thinking about her shirts too, which is so funny. Because she collects shirts. I love that for her. This isn't a bad thing. Like, please don't take this. It's just funny. Because then I started thinking about like my earring collection and I was like, we both had our moments. Like she would buy like tons of t-shirts, I'd buy tons of earrings. So regarding Negz, I didn't know that. Okay, so I have seen some of his live streams. I have. And I've never watched one or like heard him say anything that's like derogatory towards certain people. And someone actually sent me him being derogatory and racist and horrible. I didn't know that about him. And if I would have known that about him, I wouldn't have been in his chat ever. So I want to make that very, 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 very clear. Make that very clear. So, just saying. If Becky was going to spill some tea, what would she tell us first? Ooh, okay. What would she tell you guys first? I don't know. I really don't know, actually. I thought I was gonna have a good answer to that, but I don't know. Did you let her spend your money freely? I did, because I believed that the money that I made was also hers because A, we were in a relationship, B, she was in some of my videos, and it made the most sense to me. No, she did not have an allowance. React to ObesetoBeast. Okay.
Right now, and then be out of the way.
Also, before I watch this, I want to make it very known that I do like him. I like ObesetoBeast. I like that he tries to be as unbiased as possible. I like that he tries not to go with a set crowd per se. I like that he is his own individual self, and plus he's just super inspiring. I know there's like some tea there and some drama, but it's not even on my end at all, like at all. I like him. I support him. I literally have nothing bad to say about him. So what this video is about, I don't know. It says Amberlynn Reid, you are responsible, which I'm sure I am with something that's about to go down. I don't know, I'm scared. But let's just give it a go. Do you take any responsibility for the community you've created? Absolutely fucking not. I do not.
So the question was, do you take any responsibility for the community that you've created? And that was her answer, right? Which I think is a little interesting. She goes into it, but I would say just off the jump, okay. Everyone has some responsibility for their community, right? Mm-hmm. And we're gonna get into it. There's a lot more nuance than that. I'm not gonna sit here and just like crap on Amberlynn Reid. That's not really something that I like to do. But I would say right off the jump, like responsibility, there is a level of responsibility to the creator, I would say almost always.
And I say that with my chest. Literally with my chest. I did not create this community at all. Not one bit. This community created itself and has now involved me in their subject matter. I did not ask for it. I did not pick it out. I'm not the head honcho.
So basically where she goes with this is talking about the hatred that she deals with, the trolls, people that call her Amberlynn, people that are her hater nation, all of that stuff, right? And again, I'm not going to sit here and only defend her, but I'm not only going to crap her. I'm going to try and come in and be, share my opinion. So I will say, as someone on the outside looking in that has made a few videos on Amberlynn, that is relatively into the lore. There's a lot, so there's like no way that I personally could know everything. But I do believe that the amount of hate and the amount of trolls and the amount of like stuff that she deals with is extreme. And it's definitely not something I would ever want to deal with, and it's definitely not something that I think anybody should have to deal with, right? But with that being said, I do believe to say that you have no responsibility is a little ridiculous, because there is absolutely some responsibility there. Like Amberlynn has definitely leaned into the people that see her body, and like she like puts these thumbnails, she does the mukbang, she does all of these things that we have all seen, right? So to say that you have zero responsibility is a little bit ridiculous. Even like another example is this live. I think everyone that's in the chat, to say anything in the chat, you have to be a member on YouTube. How do you become a member on YouTube? You pay money to become a member. All of these super chats, she is making money from that stuff. So to say you have zero responsibility is a little bit ridiculous in my opinion. Do I think that anyone deserves the amount of like hate or the amount of trolling that she goes through? Not necessarily, but that's my opinion, right? I'm just not that type of person. But again, to say no responsibility,
Okay, so I get what he's saying, but like I also need y'all to get what I'm saying. Like I really do not, like I did not create this community. Have I done things in the past to continue to have this community watching me? Yes. I can literally let you guys know right now, yes. The thumbnails, it's the thumbnails really, the thumbnails definitely, yeah. And it's because I wanted people to watch. And when I noticed that I was being watched more when I had certain types of thumbnails, then I would lean into that and I would make that like my thing. And you guys, I've been doing live streams now for months. My thumbnails is literally a selfie of me smiling. Like I don't really, like I'm not doing mukbangs. I'm not like showing my body. Like if I do a live stream and you guys happen to see my body, like whatever, but I'm not like going out of my way to do these things anymore. And it's like, I'm also afraid for the future, because it's like, what if I do want to put my body in my videos? I no longer want to use my body as a wow factor. I want to use my body as like a normal factor. Like you look at other people's thumbnails and their body is in it. They have thumbnails of them eating. I'm tired of making my channel about how I'm grotesque, or about how I'm morbidly obese, or about how huge I am, or my lymphedema, or like how wide I am, or how just big and ugly I am. Like I don't want to make that my channel anymore. So if my body is ever of a thumbnail, it's because if I was skinny, it would be a picture of my body as well. Like I don't know how to explain it. Like I know my weight is like a very big thing on my channel. Very much my fault because that's how I started it. But I know even if I didn't start it as a weight loss channel, it would still be about my weight because like literally I'm over 500 pounds. I'm a YouTuber who's over 500 pounds. People are going to say something. So, I don't know. I get it. But when it comes to like the things that the community, like I'm talking about like the haters, what they say, what they do, and how they portray my videos and what they do and what they take with it, that's not on me. That is what I try to convey. And I think one of the very biggest reasons why I started doing these live streams is because I no longer wanted to feel pressure to do mukbangs or to show my body and stuff like that. This is like literally just me sitting and talking to you guys. And I feel like my live streams are super boring. Like super boring.
Wish I could get through to you, don't know what to do to you. Anything I say will come off as wrong and you're not alone. Something feels out of place, but you have no time. It's like we want